How do you live your life at the moment? Hello and welcome back, visionaries. Today, back again with another couple of lessons that I've learned during my whole journey so far. Today, we're gonna talk about a couple of things that I learned in those 1.5 years. Do you live as someone who can actually get stuff done? And I'm not talking about a 3 hour long morning routine. I'm not talking about paying for all kinds of coachings. I'm not talking about reading 11 books in one day. That's all kinds of things that I did and that I benefit from, but it's not an action that you need to take to get in results. It's more of the self-improvement gap or the self-development trap that people can be stuck in. I mean, I did it, alright, I did a morning routine of 3 hours where I hit the gym, meditate, read it for like an hour, and then I was almost exhausted when they still needed to start. I thought reading books was a better idea than actually doing the sales calls. It's about who you are and who you need to be and what you do to get in certain results. Well, the short answer is action. You always need to take action. You have people who take action based on facts, and you have people who take action based on stories. Look at this simple example. When you want to take the trash out, do you say, oh, I need to take the trash out, so I take the bag, then I go outside, then I put it in the bin, then I go inside and go further with things that I need to do? Or are you the person who does that same thing, the same actions, with all kinds of stories? I don't want to take the trash out, and it smells, and I did it yesterday as well, and all those kinds of stories are popping into your head that make taking the trash out even worse. How you live your life is something that you really need to think about. Do you live your life based on the stories you tell yourself consistently, or do you live your life based on the actions that you take, based on the facts? What are the concrete things that needs to happen? Do you get things done? That's the thing. When I had that 3 hour morning routine and started the day exhausted because of all the things I already did, I lived by the stories. I lived by the idea that I needed to read all kinds of books instead of doing the thing that actually makes me money, and that's jumping on sales calls or getting some new AI tools and learn how they work to make some more YouTube videos, because YouTube AI is something I'm interested in right now. Are you the person who eventually get stuff done? Are you the one who is having all kinds of stories in your head with the actions that you do? Or are you the one who just listed down the facts? I need to meditate at least 15 minutes or 10 minutes, not a whole fucking hour, to get some clarity, or I don't need to meditate because it does not work for me. And that's the thing, there's no one fits all. In the end, it is what works for you, and what works for you, you find it out by doing. So what works for me personally is getting up in the morning, go to the gym, then take a shower, get some coffee and start working. And then in the evening, all I do is I journal about the day, what did I do that day, and that's it. I do no ice bath. Sometimes I take a cold shower if I cannot wake up, because yeah, a cold shower shocks you awake, so then I do it. But sometimes I just like my warm shower, and there's nothing wrong with that. It is what eventually works for you. If it works for you to have a 3 hour morning routine, fine. But you could also have a 1 hour morning routine, do some things that actually help you, like going to the gym because you want to be fit and you want to be healthy, and then start fucking working, doing the actions that you need to do, without the stories. How do you spend your time? Well, doing the things that you need to do. Like, do you spend your time doing all of the side things? Like, for example, a sales call. When I prepare a sales call, I'm busy with it for like 10 minutes. And after those 10 minutes, I just go on the call and do things. But in the meantime, do I call other clients to get more appointments booked for myself? Or do I send all types of text messages to all kinds of clients, things that will get me clients, things that will get me in client contact to have more sales call eventually? Or do I do more research about sales in the meantime? No, I do not do more research about sales in the meantime. Why? Because doing more research will not bring me clients as long as I will take that research and actually put it into action, because action, that's where the difference is made. And sometimes we just think too much. We just need to put off our heads, shut down all those stories that things could be better, that things could be more monetized or optimized or whatsoever. First, do the fucking actions that you need to do, quit the stories, be the person who does the thing that they need to do, and then go with it. And then after that you get some results, and then you can look back, what can I optimize about all of this? That's how it works. Not optimize for everything and then get little results. No, get results first and then optimize. Same with habits. I mean, it's good to have good habits. It's not a good habit to smoke a cigarette, even though I sometimes do. Yes, I'm not holy myself. Sometimes don't, I sometimes do. It depends on everything. It's not good, it's not a good habit. But are you trying to get rid of it? Or are you getting rid of it? Or do you think, oh, it's fine, I mean, because it costs me a lot of money, it's not healthy, and it will not help me forward, but I keep on doing it. No, it's not beneficial for you, it's not a good habit. The same with going to bed really late every day. It's not a good habit because you're not rested well in the morning, you do not have that much energy during the day, and you need sleep to perform, to actually do things. There are tons of research about all of this stuff. I mean, if you work fine with 5 hours, 3 hours, or 1 hour of sleep, good, because that works for you, but find out what works for you and then do it. Without all the stories, but just with the facts. Act on the facts. And then put yourself into two types of persons. Are you a loser version of yourself? Or are you the winner, the fucking boss? This is what helps me personally. When I lay in bed way too long, and it also happens, why? Because I'm human, I say to myself, alright, which version am I today? Right now, I'm a fucking loser because I'm laying in my bed too long. Do I want to be a loser? No, I don't want to be a loser. Why don't I want to be a loser? Because I want some type of success in my life. Okay, then I need to quit this behavior because it's not a good habit, and I need to be a fucking winner. And then I turn it around. Yeah, but I cannot turn it around like that. Why not? Just do it. If you say, I cannot turn it around like that, you're just living by all the stories inside of your head, not by the facts. Or you're just not able to actually do things. Oh, I cannot lift the pen up. Well, here, I'm fucking lifting a pen up. That's it. No stories, just the action of doing it. The facts. That's it. It's that simple. So, concrete. What I did, I found out through stories and facts. That's the distinction that I made. What are the stories? What are the facts? Then I filtered that to the core, to my habits. What are the things that I needed to do? What are the good habits that I need to do based on my goals, based on the things that I want? And then I created two types of personalities for myself. A loser and a winner. I made visuals for that. I described them exactly. And then I put in the mental frame. Do I want to be the loser or do I want to be the winner? And then you act on that without the stories. That is a mental frame that works for me on creating my life, on creating things that I want to be. And like I said, I'm not holy, I make mistakes as well. I sometimes lay too long in my bed as well, sometimes drink as well, I sometimes let a bit loose as well. I watch YouTube sometimes as well and consistently consume things. I know, but I know those are not good habits, and I know I am a loser then. But at least I can admit I'm a loser. Why? Because in my mental frame, I put it in a box, the loser box. But you can also put it in a mental frame of, do you want to be a winner? Do you want to be a hero? But be fucking honest to yourself. That's the thing. Be honest. Well, that's it. That's it. I have nothing more to say about this. So integrate it in your life and do something useful with your time, because you can only spend your time once. And then I would say like, subscribe, share this with anybody who you think this is beneficial for, and I see you in the next video to walk along with my journey. Ciao.